Holy crap, the lighting in here is amazing, right? Okay. I'm gonna give myself 5 minutes. Nobody shows up in 5 minutes. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and bounce. Oh, hey, Miss Chrissy, how's it going? um, I'm good. I'm a little tired. I tried to do a little bit of working out this morning and try to clean up a little bit, but I'm good. For the most part, just a little tired, but that'll go away. How you doing today? Pretty good. Everything's going okay over at the house. Are you at work right now? Okay. Yeah. It feels like honestly, it feels like you work every day. It genuinely feels like you. It genuinely feels like you like at work every day. You work Monday through Friday. Okay, that makes sense. And I'm usually available on Mondays. You're off on weekends. Okay. Well, that's something to take into consideration. Like whenever I happen to have an off day on the weekend, I'll go live just so you'll be able to pop up as well. But like I said, work schedules are always different, and I do work in retail, so you know, like obviously Monday, like January and February are going to be my two slowest months, so I will probably be available for some weekends, so you'll probably be able to catch me then. But like, I'm not completely sure about like anything else. Like I say, honestly, if it was up to me, going live would be my job. Like this would be my job if it was my choice, because I prefer doing this instead of actually going to work and working a job. I like interacting with people. I like talking to people and stuff like that. I like people. I'm very sure that at some point it might get exhausting, but I just don't see that happening yet. But yeah, it does. But yeah, I mean, like but also you do like, but also you have like what I call smart person jobs. So it's like I agree, doing YouTube does seem, yeah, it can be. It can be. Like I said, I crave interaction, and I crave interaction on my own terms. So like this is a good feeling for me. Like being able to like, like I like to be able to shush out the people who give me a rough time and interact with people who don't. You know what I'm saying? I like talking to y'all. I like talking to people in general. I, as much as I hate to say it, I like talking, but it does feel good to kind of just sort of have people around to kind of interact with. It's boring when you're doing it by yourself. It's fun as heck when you're with other people. um and I can't stress this part enough, like you're like it's a it's definitely something to also help pass the time too. Like the big reason why I go live is because y'all show up and y'all interact with the brother. Y'all definitely, and y'all don't come in and troll me and give me a rough time because of like my situations and stuff like that. Yeah, y'all actually, give a brother a chance to sort of like y'all interact with me. And I like that. I crave the interaction. Um, but obviously but to clarify, you're at work right now though, right? Yeah, I like the interaction here too. People, everybody's nice. Everybody's nice. Everybody's like really funny. Like it's kind of like it feels like just kind of like it feels like I can chill out with people. Oh, you're working until 5. Oddly enough, that's when I'll probably like do my second live. I won't be able to go to training tonight because I'm going to try to get my cardio up. Like today is like today's for training is concerned is called a is like a training concern. Today would be considered a um mm, an advanced day. So that's the day where we are going to be with we're going to begin like training on like actual like working out and stuff. And after my little episode at the last training, I'm feeling a little discouraged. So I'm gonna try to devote this day to me getting my cardio up, like trying to get the hang of cardio. So I'm gonna try like do a little bit of running and stuff. So and also I was told like I'm still a beginner, so beginner students don't really go to advanced stuff like that. So so I'll be able to do a second live today. So I'll probably by the time I do my second live, you'll probably be able to catch that one. Man, I'm still a little bummed out about how that all went down. By the way, Miss Christie, if you don't mind me asking, what made you like you don't really like do a lot of content and stuff like that. What made like what makes you stay on YouTube? Like, do you ever like do you ever intend on making any content, or you just sort of here just to watch stuff and leave comments and stuff? Boy, I wish there was a way I could pause my live sometimes. Honestly, I just like watching YouTube. Okay, what are some things that you like watching? Is it just kind of like whatever shows up, or do you have a specific thing that you're interested in? I be trapped in the house all day since I work from home. Yeah, that makes sense. Do you like being in the house, or if you wanted, like, are you, or would you rather like just sort of like be outside and just sort of hanging out with folks and stuff like that? If I'm asking too many questions, let me know. I don't want this to be a, you know, like you miss social interaction. I get that. So do you like so like maybe going out, maybe going to, I mean, like, okay, all right, are you a nightclub girl or a bookstore girl, or a little bit of both depending on the environment? Definitely not nightclub. Okay. Okay. I mean, it's not for everybody. I get that, but you're 48. I mean, there's a, like, there's no age limit on going out and shaking in the money, going out and dancing, having a nice time. But I do get that, like, at some point you do find yourself going to sleep much earlier in the day. I totally get that, but I don't really think I don't believe that there's an age limit on. I don't think there's an age limit on going out partying and having a good time. But to clarify, though, you do consider yourself like a bit of a bookstore girl. Yeah, my computer is set up in my bedroom, so it's like I sleep in here, I work in here, I relax in here. So, if you could, do you have like social media? I mean, if you sleep in your office, oh, you do have social media. So it's not like so you're not completely devoid of like social interaction. You just will like more of it. I see what you're saying. Oh, okay. So
Cruise into a good
I
mood when
am
you close
so sorry about that. This game has ads. I hope that wasn't too loud. I'm sorry. But yeah, it's like so you but you do have like access to like social stuff. You just prefer probably like more of it. Is there? I think I asked this earlier, but like, what kind of YouTube videos do you like watching, or do you just sort of like watch anything, or is it kind of like, do you have like a certain thing that you watch? Like, is there like shows that you are? Is there like online shows that you? I have no human contact. Well, I mean, you got the husband, the kids, and all that. Well, I like if I could make a suggestion, I definitely recommend like going to a library. A library, in my opinion, that's where I go to because, like, I remember I didn't have human contact for a long time, and I was like, the library is my go-to. And also, my library was like within walking distance of me, so I didn't even have to get in the car and go nowhere. I could just hubby works two jobs, so he's never here. Ooh, that's rough. I'm sorry to hear that. That does sound like it can be pretty strenuous at times. Yeah, that's what I would recommend though. Like, libraries like I like the library, but that's only like that's my go-to. But like, like if you could like go like do you have any places that you like to go to, maybe to kind of like hang out with people at? Like is there like like I mean, do you miss working in a building? Kids grown, so they work and do their own thing. Yeah, that sounds par for the course actually. Little ones leave the nest at some point. But like, do you miss like working in a building? Do you miss kind of like being in like an office surrounded by other people like that, or would you just like, or is there like an environment? Is there an environment that you find suitable for like social interaction? Because for me, it's like I like going to training, and I like going to training, and I like going to the library. Those are my big two. Like, if not for training or the library, I probably would not want to go outside. Man, now I feel like I'm interrupting you from working. Oh heck no, there's three people up in here. All right. Shout out to the other two for lurking. I'm gonna assume one of y'all is a troll. I wouldn't mind going to the building twice a week. Can you do that? Can you request? Can you request to go to the building? Like, or is the building locked up? There's three people up in here. Nope, there's two. All right. Oh, shout out for the like. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Hey, that's my boy Truant up in the building. What's up, man? This is the most interaction I gotten out of Miss Christie. So I'm compelled. What is up, True? How's it going, bro? Not much, man. Just learning a little bit more about Miss Christie. She seems she seems like she just happened to be in the room. Shoot, but yeah, I am a-okay over here. I'm tired for the most part though. I call myself trying to do some cardio earlier today because I'm off work today, so I just wanted to kind of say hi. I appreciate that, man. Thanks. Because you could have easily didn't. You could have easily just said, "Nah, I don't feel like going to this thing today." That means a lot. It means a lot that you guys like come by and say hey for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all got lives, and I always think that I'm imposing on y'all and stuff like that. And it's like for y'all to just be able to let me know that I'm not. That's a good feeling. It's a good feeling to kind of like know that you guys now see me as somebody worth saying hi to. That means the world to me. But Miss Christie, you help me stay sane. I do. I appreciate that, man. Thanks. No, I'm always glad to help. Sorry about that. I hope that wasn't too loud. That means a lot, man. I'm like I said, I'm always trying to help. I don't know if I like I don't know what good I do until somebody tells me I do good. That makes sense. So I'm watching this documentary. Oh, dude, I've been in bed since 9 a.m. I got to get up and do something. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and find some stuff to do. By all means, bro. Like I said, I tried to do some cardio earlier today. I'm not exactly in the best shape. I learned that the hard way the other day. So like I should be like, I try to work out. You definitely do the same. Yeah. Just let everybody know how that goes. That's content right there. Enjoy your day. Do something productive. I'll still be here, or rather, I'll still be here until it's time for me to go. Love and peace, brother. Miss Chrissy, you still in the building? Or are you, no, you? I'm pretty sure you said. I don't know if you said you were working or not, but I mean, it is a day between Monday and Friday, so of course you're at. Oh yeah, you said you was at work until 5. Hello, Mr. Anthony Wingo. How's it going? Hey man, what's up? Enjoy your videos. Keep it up. Thank you. I appreciate that, Mr. I'm gonna assume that that's Michael, right? Because I don't want to say Mikhail. I feel like if I say that Mikhail, it's gonna probably be wrong. But Michael, man, I hope I'm not butchering that. But I do appreciate you watching my videos. Feel free to leave a comment. Drop a subscribe if you haven't already. I just hope that I'm making sense. That's the goal. At the end of the day, the goal is to make sense enough that people can actually understand what I'm saying and be like, okay, this guy has a thing he wants people to know about. But yeah, thanks. Is there anything specific that you like about my videos, or they just help, or are they just good background noise? Because I know that like that's what some people think my live is. That's what people like usually use my lives for, is just like background noise, which that's weird. It's like some angry guy, Some angry guy talking calmly to everybody. Yeah. But it also it's awesome to hear that you're doing an A-OK over there, Mr. Wingo. By the way, that is by the way, I'm digging that last name, Wingo. Like that's win and go at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like your last name is an affirmation. Go win. At least I hope that's your I hope that I don't know, that's what I every single time I see your last name, because you're in here a few times, and like that's one thing that really kind of like stands out to me. It's like your name is Anthony, and then you just win go. Yeah, I get that a lot. But again, people have made fun of my last name as well. Oh, I believe it. I believe it. People make fun of anything. There's one thing I've learned is that people make fun of everything, bro. It's so wild. Is that like that's a natural reaction? It's just let's hassle somebody because of dang it. But yeah, wingnut, especially in the army. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, you're in the army too. I just remember that. Yeah, you're in the military. In the army? That's crazy, dude. Like, well, not crazy. It's not crazy for you to be in the army. It's just that like considering how much I challenge right wing stuff. Is this it's crazy to see that like there's a soldier in the chat who like because I'm not saying that every soldier is right wing, but like I do know that like the military is very loyal to who the president is, and is like obviously I have my scruples about that, and I know that might rub some military folk the wrong way, and so it's very different to hear people, to know that there's somebody in my chat who's like in the military who's like, oh yeah, you don't suck. Yeah, that's the thing that kind of like sort of struck me a little bit because I was in the military myself, or at least I tried to get in, and like I actually like I was trying to get into the Air Force, and some of my fellow flight mates, they are now very right wing coded, so like I found myself just sort of like clearly I'm at odds with like I'm going to be at odds with some of them, as far as like, verbally, as far as like, perspectives and stuff. But it's just that, like, it's very different, like I'm so used to seeing right wing military folk that seeing people who aren't right wing that are in the military is just genuinely surprising to me. So it's like, so I personally, I'm just glad like, it's like, thanks for proving my perspective wrong. Are you still in the army or are you out? I know some folks they stick around for like they stick around for some years, man, because that's the ideal job. like got out in got out in 2008. Wow, dude, you've been gone for a minute. Wait, injury? Wait, is it because of like an injury, or did you like like you left on your own accord, or was it because of some wacko circumstance? Because a lot of people they be in the military for like a while. Like they be because you start young and it's like you can stick it out for a while. Now I've been from 2003 to 2008. Only 5 years, bro. That's only one. That's only one. That's one time. That's one. Hold on. What is it? Term? Is it term? I forget what it's called. Like that's only one episode. I don't. Man, I do not. God, man, I'm so bad at military. I'm so bad at like learning about the military, dude. But that's only like one. God, I forget the word because I don't think it's term. Is it term? By the way, if you hear dogs in the background, that's because I live in a place where a lot of people have dogs. Yeah, one term got stop loss for a 15-month deployment to Iraq. I what stop loss? God, now, oh man, I feel like that's something I probably shouldn't ask. I feel like that's something I'm supposed to know. But what is stop loss? It sounds like a simple term, but like everything sounds simple until somebody explains it. Wait, hold on, wait. So you were in? Were you in Iraq? They can hold you over. Oh, so like, wait, are you? Oh, I get it. So it's like if you wanted to stop, they'll be like, nah, bruh, you in here until we say otherwise. That kind of thing. If that's the case, then I didn't even know that that was a thing that you could like that could happen. I don't think any other like if that's the case, then I don't think it. Yes, two times, 2004 to 2005, 2007 to 2008. Whoo, boy. Honestly, that's content. I feel like that's something that you could like definitely. I feel like that's something that you could like talk about on your channel as well. Like, or rather, not necessarily not the military itself, but like there's a lot of people who have like there's a lot of people who have a certain perspective about what they think the military is and what they think military people do. And I feel like, there's not enough people telling them, hey, I was in the military. It was this, this, and this. This doesn't happen. This happens. We do this. We don't do this. You know what I'm saying? Something to just sort of like educate people because I feel like way too many people get it wrong when it comes to the military from time to time. And there's not enough people like telling them that's not what happens. This thing that you're assuming is wrong. Please stop. Because like I said, I was technically there, and there's still some stuff that I forgot. There's still some stuff that I don't remember. But that's crazy. They could hold you over for that. Like I don't. The fact that no other job can really do that is just mind-boggling to me. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to just like not go to work, you can just technically not go. I mean, granted, there will be consequences, but like at the same time, like but it's like at the same time, it's not like you can't. I don't think you can get stop lost at any other job because that's a term I never even heard of before. Bro, I'm really losing at this game right now. Yo, I really lost. I'm cooked. I lost. Okay, I'm okay with that. Okay, let's see. I got three people up in here. I'm about to find out who everybody is. Why does this thing not tell me who all my participants are? This doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it happens from time to time. That's messed up, man. But that's not saying is like that's definitely something that I feel like you can. And that's not saying that's one thing I feel like you can. Hold on. But yeah, that's what I'm saying though. I do feel like that's definitely something that we could like totally like have my content about. Like I'm very like somebody actually brought up how I'm very content brained because but then my whole thing is that like there's a lot of people on YouTube and a lot of people like on social media in general and on like social media in general who are surprisingly very, very, very like very educated or have really amazing stories to tell and things of that nature. And I guess part of me is just sort of inclined to just be like, oh yeah, yeah, these people should definitely like tell their stories, let people know who they are, let people know how things are because normal people voices are important. You know what I'm saying? It's not even that like, it's not even like content as much as it's just like it's important. People need to know how other normal people operate, because what some people consider to be normal might be abnormal in other situations and in other cases. And I'm gonna always bring that up. And I apologize if I'm rambling. Man, everybody has a dog out here. Nothing wrong with that, but man. So, how y'all doing out there? Y'all good? Is it cold? Like I know, it's winter, so I'm always going to be asking that. I'm gonna also assume that you guys are all busy, which means that like I can always like end the live now and then just come back later. That works too. I don't want to impose. I don't really want to impose on anybody like that. And then a homeboy True just left, so oh boy. Okay, I'm also being really quiet right now, but that's only because I'm playing this game. It's taking over my life, and I love it. But yeah, how y'all doing? Everything good out there? Talk to me. I'll talk back. Hmm. I should definitely come back later, huh? This is a. Am I lagging? Wait, is there an ad? That's the question. I tell y'all what, I'm gonna go ahead and end the live right here. We'll talk another time. I gotta go ahead and also get myself ready for other things as well because I am gonna try to bump up my cardio, get that out the way. We'll talk later. Love and peace. Be safe out there. Remember that you're not just a person; you're an experience. You can be a choice of being somebody's best experience, worst experience, or no experience at all. And I definitely recommend like being somebody's best experience, and I definitely speak out against being somebody's worst one. Um, Remember to spread love and peace. And if you can't, then spread nothing because we're all going through something. And that's about it. I'm heading out. Love and peace, y'all.